Hey, what's up, everybody? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us for more Third and Long content.
I decided to move to Alabama my freshman year of high school because I had a learning disability growing up, and it was always something I felt like it was holding me back, and I knew I wanted to challenge myself, and I really wanted to push myself moving forward. So my aunt and uncle and live in Alabama, who my brother went to go live with, I remember coming up to him right after I graduated middle school, and I remember telling him, I was like, Aunt Jill, Uncle James, like, I don't want to, I don't want to be put in this situation no more. I don't want to go to high school and have these limitations on me. I want to challenge myself. I want to push myself, and I know I can do it. My mom's sitting right there. They said, okay. My mom said, okay. And I feel like that then and there was the first major decision that I made in my life, and I made a lot. But that right there was me being in middle school, me knowing that I can be better, me knowing I can challenge myself and push myself. So moved to Alabama. Didn't want to play football, but we can get to that after that.
Yeah, no. So you making that decision. Obviously, I struggled in school at a young age. My nonprofit, we work with it's education, and we work with students and try to help them with their struggles. And what your struggles were at a young age, making a decision in middle school that you wanted better, for yourself. And I feel like moving gave you an opportunity to kind of reinvent yourself.
Yes.
I feel like growing up around people, they probably viewed you a certain way, and you needed to get around like some new people who didn't have that stigma of you in their head.
Yes, sir. Without a doubt, because I knew, my friends was the people I went to school with. You know what I mean? Like, people who I hung with outside was the people I hung with inside my classes. So it was not only like leaving, those classes and those students in there, but also leaving my friends. And that was a choice and decision that I was really willing to push myself on. And, stuttering was my disability. I had a really bad stutter growing up, man. And, it really held me back, but it was something that I really practiced on. I still have my stutter when I get to rambling and, one word turns into another, and I learned to just calm down and breathe. So I still use my techniques to this day. But it was something that really, they thought limited me of learning. And somewhere that I couldn't keep up with the other classmates if I was in a regular classroom. So, me to move, nobody knows who I was, wherever I was going. They was going to put me in a class where I was just with everybody else. So it was like, I needed to start over, because we couldn't tell them like, oh, Josh doesn't want to be in these classes. He wants to move on. Because they would have been like, oh, he was in this class in middle school. We're going to put him in these, we're going to specify his schedule probably to put him in, to keep him with the same people. So that was something I didn't want to do. I didn't want to go through.
Yeah, no, you needed a new start. And I think that's a very inspiring story because, I think a lot of people look up to us, especially kids, and not a lot of kids, kids follow us. They see, what we do, so cool, us playing in the NFL, and they aspire to do things like that we have done. But at the same time, I don't think a lot of people who look up to us have known kind of our story and what we go through. And, your story about that experience and your studying, your stutter problem, that's inspiring for a whole host of people who have that problem and can look at you and be like someone who overcame that and, found success. So that's really dope, that you shared that. And, I'm glad and happy to see that, you've been able to overcome that. And, I'm proud. I'm proud that you've been able to do that. Like, even being in a situation right now, we're doing a podcast like that. I'm sure that was like anxiety provoking for you in the past. You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
yeah, like where you are now, that's amazing, man.